Bend the knee!
During the long night between Game of Thrones season 6 and 7, the internet was set on fire when we got a massive bomb dropped on us in the form of an entire plot leak for season 7 on Reddit. Apparently, someone who was close to the production had obtained a description of all of the scenes and everything that was laid out in each and every single episode from episodes 1 through 7 for season 7. So, I am here to test the validity of these plot leaks and see how they hold up to what we actually see on screen. So the first thing that we actually see in the plot leaks is the White Walkers marching south towards the wall, and we find out later that this is Bran's vision and that he meets up with Dolorous Ed and apparently is allowed to cross through the wall. So we'll have to give this a 10 on accuracy because yes, this actually did happen in the show. It cannot be denied, and apparently when it comes to plot leaks, this is 100% true. Next up, it says that Sansa wants to give the lands of those who betrayed Jon to those who supported him, but Jon refuses to hold the children of the Karstarks and the Umber families responsible for the actions of their fathers. This doesn't please Lyanna Mormont or Sansa, but Jon tells her to deal with it, that he doesn't plan to rule the North the way it's always been. So for this one, yes, it was accurate, but no, it also was not accurate because Lyanna Mormont did not have a problem with Jon giving the lands and titles back to the Umbers or helping them to retain it that we know of. Something different could happen in episode 2, but Lyanna Mormont did not speak up against Jon when it came to his decision making. And also, Jon did not tell the rest of the people, deal with it, but he did say that his decision is final. He also did not say that he will not rule the North the way it's always been ruled. So for this one, we're gonna have to say that it was only about maybe 80 to 90% accurate, and it also leaves out the fact that Jon told everyone that they need to get ready and to start training men, women, and children in order to fight against the White Walkers. It also does not mention the need for dragonglass, and it does not mention the wildlings going to man the wall, and specifically Tormund going to man Eastwatch by the sea. So, gotta take away some points for that one, but so far, still pretty accurate. Next, it says at the end of episode 1, Dany and her fleet arrive at Dragonstone. Nobody says anything. She walks up the steps to the keep, and we follow her through the building until she reaches Stannis' old war room. She looks out the window at the land ahead that used to belong to her family. She picks up one of the chess pieces on the table and looks at Tyrion, who followed her up, and says, "Shall we begin?" End of episode. You pretty much have to give this a 10 out of 10 for accuracy. There's absolutely nothing more I can say about this. Moving along, it is time to take a look at some things that actually did not make it to the plot leaks whatsoever. So we're gonna start off with Arya in the Riverlands. We got absolutely no mention of Arya taking the face of Walder Frey and poisoning all of the male heirs of House Frey. So, hey, it is what it is. We also did not get any mention of the Hound or the Brotherhood Without Banners showing up to that house where the Hound robbed that father and daughter and told Arya that they were going to be dead by winter. We got no mention of the Hound seeing anything in the flames when he was with Thoros of Myr and Beric Dondarrion. We got no mention of Arya with the Lannister soldiers, Arya breaking bread with the Lannister soldiers, and also telling them that she had planned to go to King's Landing to kill the Queen. No mention of Cersei and Jaime in King's Landing, the strategy session between Jaime and Cersei, the need for allies, and also trying to cement their legacy, or the invitation to have Euron come, the quippy back and forth between him and Jaime, and the refusal of his proposal, at least for now. We also got absolutely no mention of Sam doing his masterly studies at the Citadel, him stealing the books, and remembering that Stannis had told him about Dragonglass and deciding to send a raven to Jon about where he can find Dragonglass to fight against the White Walkers. And no mention of guest appearance by Jorah. So overall, pretty much the plot leaks were accurate for the actual things they had in the episode, but it did leave out a lot for this particular episode. And I'm only analyzing episode 1. I only looked at the plot leaks for episode 1 specifically, so some of the events that did not appear in this first episode or for the plot leaks could actually appear later on. So we'll have to go back and see, where some of this stuff might actually show up, if it does. So far that means for this particular episode, when it comes to the plot leaks, I'd have to give it about 50% accuracy, because they left out about half of the events of episode 1, and also doesn't even have a title. All right, but you guys let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will be back next week with episode 2 as I analyze were the Game of Thrones season 7 plot leaks accurate. Anyway, you guys know the rest. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and come back for more. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you will be informed when I drop my next video. Anyway, that has been my time, and this is Don Willie saying, Valor Iris.